What's up guys, how you all doing? I'm Paul the Tech Giant and welcome back to another video where tonight I'm going to be doing a gaming test with this 65-inch Samsung Crystal UHD AU9000. Now for this test, the console that we're going to be using is the PlayStation 5 and the games that we're going to be testing out are Gran Turismo 7 and Aliens Fireteam Elite. Right then, let's get a race underway then. And before we actually do any serious talking about this TV, I just want to say a big thanks to the guys at box.co.uk who are kind enough to send over this TV for me to test out. So if you are looking to pick up a new TV, be it this TV or something else, then please go and check out their link in the description, because you'll be helping the channel out, because they're being inclined to send me more TVs to test out so I can make more videos like this for you guys. But most importantly, you will be getting a great TV at a great price. So yeah, please go check them out. Right then, as you can see, we are first starting off with Gran Turismo 7. And initial impressions, well, the image is certainly sharp, but we have just come from testing a QLED TV and got to be totally honest with you, it does look a little bit sort of washed out, a little bit flat looking, if I'm being totally honest. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a really bad image or something like that, but maybe because we've just done a sort of back-to-back video, then yeah, this is looking a little bit flat when it does come to those colours. Now, just to give you some more details on this TV, so it does support VRR FreeSync and it has auto low latency mode, which is great news. Now, just moving around to the side here, just to show you a bit of a different angle. Now, the TV is only HDMI 2.0, just want to point that out. So no 4K 120, but you can do 1080p 120 if that is your thing. So yeah, just moving off to the side then, and let me just move over to the seat and sit down. And it does lose quite a bit of the colour there, as you can see if we move round, which is a bit disappointing. Again, the other TV that we just tested, the QLED, was better in that department. But when you come square on, you can see that that colour does come back. And again, it does lose a bit of brightness as well. But one advantage this TV does have over the other one that we just tested is that it does have more brightness to it. So if we wanted to, we could increase this even further. So, you know, it's great for maybe gaming in a well-lit room, maybe on a sunny day. Now let's just go in close and just see how crisp that image is. Like I say, you know, to be fair, it is nice and sharp. So yeah, visually like that, sharpness, yeah, is spot on. Like I say, nice and crispy looking. Shifting over to the next game now then, and this is Aliens Fireteam Elite. Now, I understand that the PlayStation isn't everyone's cup of tea, so fear not, because after this video, we will be testing out the Xbox Series X with this TV. So yeah, if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. As you can see, what I've now done is knock the lights off so we can get to see what this TV is like in the dark, or should I say in a darker environment. We do have some ambient lighting going on just there. One thing that this is definitely better with this TV over the previous QLED that we just tested is the black levels. Definitely better on this TV, which if you game in the dark, then you'll be pleased to hear that. Now, all that said about the black levels, we've just changed up the scene here, and as you can see, we are getting a bit of a glow going on. So yeah, it does seem to chop and change a bit depending on the scene that is being displayed. So yeah, a bit of a glow going on with this one, but then other ones, you know, it does look really good. Now, one thing that I've definitely got to mention about this TV, and it is a positive, and that is the game bar. So if I grab the remote control, which you can't see properly there, but trust me, I am holding it. If I hold down the play pause button, you will see that game bar pop up just at the bottom of the screen. Now we've got some really useful information there. So starting from the left-hand side, it says about input lag, frames per second, HDR, VRR, and sound output. Now this is great because it is just a one-stop shop for all that information. No need to be going through loads of different menus to find all this sort of stuff out. As we can see just over there, also we've got the settings button where we can jump straight into adjusting the actual game mode settings. So no having to go through loads of different menus again to get to those dedicated game settings. So yeah, it just really speeds up the process of finding out the information that you need to know. And yeah, no messing about when you're really getting into your game. Right, so let's just move off axis once again and see what is going on with the picture just there. There we go. Move around the other side as well a bit. So again, we can see it glowing quite a bit more as we come round and really sort of starting to wash out and look nasty. Move back round straight on and you can see that picture just improving the further we get to dead center there. So yeah, but when it, you know, when it's sort of in the action just then, that looked really, really nice. Colours did actually look nice and vibrant then. So yeah, it seems to be a bit of a sort of hit and miss picture. And there you have it then, guys. Now, if you do appreciate this video today and my honesty, then do me a favour and give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, including that Xbox testing with this TV, then please make sure you subscribe to the channel. So, thanks very much for joining me today, and hopefully I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.